Good morning, Andrew. Appreciate your time on the phone earlier, mate, and your inquiry on our 2023 Mazda BT-50. I'm just doing that quick virtual tour that I mentioned on the phone, just going through the exact condition of the car, pointing out any minor scratches, marks, or anything. It is a used vehicle, so just full transparency, show you the vehicle as if you were here yourself. A little bit about us before I jump straight into it. Just here in far north Queensland, up in Cairns, at 77 Mulgrave Road. So one of our 3 used vehicle departments. I'm not sure if you can see with this big bus on the way, but lots of stock getting around at the moment. Across the road over there is our 2nd used vehicle department, and about 2 kilometers down Mulgrave Road that way is our 3rd and final used vehicle department, across from the Toyota and Lexus new car department as well. So we move about 250 cars a month, about 100 of those down to Brisbane, so we can offer that cheap freight of $600. But enough about that, jump straight into the vehicle for you. Honestly, went around it just a bit earlier just to kind of see if there is any marks and scratches. Pretty clean car, to be honest with you, Andrew. A little bit of dirt down there, we can get that just cleaned straight off for you, but the paintwork's honestly in pretty mint condition. Along the front here, nothing really to point out, no stone chips or anything. Headlights are all clear, no fog or anything like that in there. Obviously nice and clean. Coming along the bonnet as well, as you can see, no stone chips or anything like that. Honestly, very, very clean car. Coming along the windscreen, all of our vehicles do have a full roadworthy check. Make sure they are worthy to drive on the road. So as you can see, no stone chips along the windscreen either. That $37,990, that is a drive away price, so includes all of your stamp duty, your GST, on-road costs, registration transfers and stuff like that as well. But as you can see, coming down to the front right tyre, Mazda standard alloy rims. You've got some Bridgestone tyres here as well. Tyre tread's all good, and as you can see, the underbody is nice and clean. Suspension is all good as well. Coming along the driver's side now there is just a little bit of like dirt, or like looks, yeah, like it'll come straight out. It's not a scratch, I don't think. It's just like a, I don't know if you can actually see that. Yeah, it's just a bit of dirt. I can get that, like, it's kind of like a splash of something. I'm not too sure what it is, but that can all come out. There is 2 slight scratches here, but running my finger over it, it does look like something we can buff out pretty easily. I can get our detailers to look at that and make that look a lot better as well before delivering the vehicle. But other than those 2 scratches, there's not too much to point out on this side. Little one there as well, but nothing too major. The roof is all good as well, no sun damage or anything like that. Just coming around to the passenger side of the vehicle, same again, front left tyre, tread's all good, suspension and everything under there, all nice and clean, and no tyre gunk or anything, gutter ash or anything like that. They're all nice and clean. Just pop this out. As you can see, not too much to point out, just a couple insects. Wipe all this off, but yeah, all nice and clean. Honestly, not too much to point out. Normally there is at least a couple, but I'll come back to the tray now. Obviously, show you the underbody under here as well. Look, mate, honestly looks as near as new as I've seen a 3-year-old car look, especially kind of like a workmate style ute with the tray. They usually look like they've been on a job site, or at least, been used for work, but this one doesn't really look like it. The tray is pretty clean, to be honest. It's been very well maintained, very well looked after. Obviously it has been used, but it's as far as new as you're going to get with a tray on a 3-year-old car. All nice and clean. Does come with the tow ball there as well, but yeah, everything is working as it should. I'll quickly pop the bonnet and then show you underneath the hood, and then I'll jump in and start it up just to make sure everything is working as it should. Got the 2 keys with this one, obviously just the old school turn key as well, which I can appreciate. quickly show you under here. Alright, bear with me. As you can see, all nice and clean. No rusting or signs of rats or anything like that under here. All is very, very clean, and with a full service history as well. You can rest assured that it has been maintained and looked after as well. But jumping in now, driver's side door card, it's pretty standard. Just got your window controls, obviously unlock and lock, and everything like that. But I'll jump in. Obviously, clutch in, foot on the brake, and there you are. That will start up. Do a full check on the system, so no engine lights or anything like that on the dash. Nothing like that, as you can see. Pretty standard dash, you know, got your odometer and everything like that. 88,344 kilometers. You know, pretty standard for a 3-year-old car, but not too much to point out. Mazda standard steering wheel, all your basic controls here, and then you've got your cruise control and everything like that as well. But coming into the middle, nice touchscreen here, nothing too massive. All the new Fords, they have these big iPad screens. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Nice and simple. Touchscreen, you got your Bluetooth, your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and everything like that, with some nice simple controls here. Aircon, you know, pretty standard. There's not much to point out, mate. You've got your 4-wheel drive controls down here. Bit of storage for your phone. You got your rear diff, and then obviously a nice gear stick there as well. Feels pretty nice to hold. Gears obviously all shift in okay. Pop it into reverse. Show you that it does have the reverse camera as well, which is always good. Old school handbrake, pretty standard, everything working fine. 2 cup holders there, and then a nice center console as well. Seats are all nice and clean, as you can see. No stains, marks, tears or anything like that. And this car does come with floor mats as well, which, you know, you'd be surprised how many used cars we get that don't actually have floor mats. But showing you the service history now. Just bear with me. The Mazda have these big, massive books, and the one that matters is just this little one. Cool. So, was bought from Gimpy Mazda. Get along here. So it did have its check done by Gimpy Mazda at 900 kilometers, and then it was their interim services. So yeah, first service done at 15,000 kilometers. Obviously these are every 15,000 or every year. So as you can see here, 15,000. Then it was done at 29,000. Sorry, it doesn't want to focus. Then it was done at 45,000, followed by 55, 65, and 72. Then looks like it was done at 82,697. So it's actually had more services than it needs to have had, which is always a good sign. You know, full service history, full logbook, which is always a good sign as well. When buying a used vehicle, you want to make sure it does have that full service history. But that's been the virtual tour, Andrew. Let me know what you think. We'll talk soon.